Hello, welcome to the second part of taking and cutting using Akadama Hydroponics. Art here too, as usual.
I am indeed here. No, the camera is doing everything by itself. I'm not here.
Yes. Anyway, I checked.
Technically the third part, because the first part I had to cut into 2 hours anyway because it went on forever.
Okay,
yeah.
hopefully this will be slightly quicker. But yeah, it's in there. It's live, and I did check earlier in the week when I had some time, and it does have roots, but didn't have time to pot it out. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay. First of all, I'll actually check to see if any of the roots are visible underneath. I don't know if they will be. But
Very wet in there. It's got its own climate. Look, see the clouds. There's a thunderstorm going on. Oh.
It is a bit damp, but I don't actually see any roots. But you don't need to worry if you can't. Usually a couple of weeks, and then you can.
Well, are we assuming, are we?
Well, I checked earlier in the week, but generally, yeah, you wait a few weeks. If it's still alive and looking lovely, pick a nice day and.
How long has it been? I don't know how long it's been now.
2 weeks.
2.
Maybe 3.
That's
3.
Not that bad.
3, I think. But yeah, so now you can just check in there. You can change the water occasionally if you want, but it's generally fine. Okay, first I'll take off the containing elastic band. Hopefully the sports inside will protect anything else. Then off comes the outer section, little greenhouse, and there's a couple of flowers in here which have died.
It's crazy.
It's still alive, it's still happy.
It's a lot.
Now here's one of the main advantages of using Akadama. I'll just let Mark say something.
I was just going to say it's a lot greener than I was expecting it to be.
It's not perfectly healthy, but because there's no nutrients for it to grow, but you don't want it to try and grow leaves when it has no roots, because it's just going to make the situation worse. So here's the other real advantage of Akadama. You can just stick your fingers in, hold it, and just move the Akadama out of the way.
That way I guess you don't end up tearing the plant to pieces.
Indeed. And the thing is, they are separated enough that
yes, there they are, the roots.
the roots and the grains are separated enough that you can usually pull the roots through them anyway. There you go. Roots, chili plant. I mean, you can leave these on, doesn't matter. Or you can take them off. Just be gentle.
Now, where would you recommend putting this afterwards, once it gets potted?
Not too bright sunlight, but you don't want to put it in the shade either. I mean, the real thing you don't want to do is you don't want to over-fertilise it as soon as it's actually growing in there. It's probably going to fall off, but...
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
But you don't want to over-fertilise it because it's gone from absolutely no fertiliser, and then you don't want to put it in lots and lots. So you just get some normal soil. Here's one I prepared earlier.
I might put it in the propagator.
You
Seeing as it's going from a quite
Humidity.
humid...
Yeah, you could. And now you just need to gently bury the roots, try not to damage them too much. Mark.
I don't damage things, what are you talking about? I'm a delicate person around.
Okay. The thing is, I've noticed that even after doing this, there will be a delay before it starts growing anyway. But I think I may have put it in too little soil this time. But it's windy outside, being a British summer. So, pack it in.
As you just basically described the British summer a minute ago. Not too sunny. Used to be somewhere not too sunny. Here.
There we go. It is.
I guess you mean like not the deeps of... Basically the same as how you would treat a new
a young
seedling.
plant, yeah. But you want sunlight, otherwise it's not going to have the energy to absorb water anymore. Because that's the thing, it's now become harder for it to absorb water.
The rate of which one of the cuttings went up years ago was crazy. Like from the Red Savina once.
It was in here though, in the conservatory, so it was permanently warm.
And these were in here, you've had direct sunlight. And it is warm in here as well, I must say.
Yeah, we've only just shut the door, but... So there we go. I may need to put some more soil on that, or just... or I could probably leave it, I think, actually. There you go. Cutting, roots, did not get diseased. They had the perfect amount of water. Roots grew, you take it out.
And you were saying not to put any fertiliser on?
I won't put any fertiliser on immediately. We'll give it, because it's going from this, which has no fertiliser in it at all. This is basically just water, but it's got some air in there as well because it's separated by the grains.
So whatever's in the water.
So yeah, whatever's in the water ends up in there, and I just use pure tap water. So that kind of encourages it to grow, and I mean that's what the plant cutting needs, because it has no roots. It needs lots of water getting to the wound so that it wants to grow roots from there, which it has. But if you try and over fertilise it, then the leaves will try and start to grow. I mean, this still needs to grow more roots, but the wound's healed, it's started growing roots, so you can start giving it some natural fertiliser in the soil, but you don't want to pour loads on. So
Okay.
I think that's it.
Hopefully there would be another video, but this is going to my house, and the chances of it surviving are. I don't know.
I don't have much space, unfortunately.
No. But for the plants in my house, don't seem to like it at the moment. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I think one of them's ill, and it's spread to some of the others. That's what I'm blaming it on anyway.
I blame it on Mark.
But anyway,
Yeah, I think that's it.
that's it. For any more information, you can check out the website in the link below in the description down here. If you're interested, down here. It's going to be down here below this video. Down, yes, down, not down now on the floor.
You should put it down. Be out of the way then. Otherwise, it's going to fall
If
over.
you want to, there's also some adverts on this if you're interested in any of the products that might be selling, because sometimes they stick some cool things related to growing, because YouTube seems to know that I'm talking about growing, so then they add little links to ads and stuff about growing. There's some good links off to some stuff there, so you can check those out as well.
Yeah, if you want to do hydroponics properly.
If you have any questions or anything like that, I do have another website specifically for hydroponic units and stuff, which link you to Amazon, which is a little affiliate of mine. So if you buy anything on that, I get a bit of money. They're quite expensive though, but it's up to you. But yes, until next time, thank you and goodbye.
Bye.